What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. This is the first ever podcast. I'm here with Brittany and Sydney. This is Brittany's friend and my bro.
Period.
Wait, hold on.
First, we gotta tell them we're drunk.
Okay, yeah, we're drunk, but
We're tipsy.
where's Connor's drink at?
Connor.
Oh, shoot.
Connor,
I got two
he's
on
saying
deck.
He's drunk, or we're drinking.
I'm gonna go get it truly. But to sum this up, we wanted to start this like an hour and a half ago, but the battery was dead. So we had to wait for it to charge. So we like drank a little bit. Now we're like drunk. We were supposed to drink while we were doing the podcast.
Filming,
yeah. But now we're like actually tipsy and drunk. So we're starting off kind of tipsy.
But it's okay. We'll take a few shots into this podcast, which is exciting because this is our first podcast, or just like video in general. We're drinking.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done that yet. So have fun with us. We're gonna be totally raw.
This is called the Overdoing It podcast, by the way. We were gonna do Stuck With You, but we thought Overdoing It was just better, and it's I don't know.
It's more relatable.
Yeah, because we all
Everything.
overdo it. Everyone
You
overdoes
overdo
every
life.
single thing.
You overdo work. You overdo when you overreact. Everything's overdoing it. So we're gonna talk about everything we overdo in our lives. But welcome to the podcast. I guess we can introduce ourselves. I'm gonna go get a drink so Brittany and Sydney can just introduce themselves.
Sydney, why don't you go off first? No
I
one
don't
knows.
even know. Everybody know me.
My
Okay,
bad. Let me
bro.
correct myself.
Basically,
But our YouTube hasn't met you yet, so.
I know. They've been asking though. But
I know,
I'm
they've
here
been
now.
asking.
I'm here.
Okay, introduce
finally.
yourself. Go on.
Well, my name's Sydney. Didn't choose a name, but I'm here.
Obviously, you didn't choose the name.
Obviously, because I would have been like a Clark or something. You never know.
Clark.
There's no way you
want
name
your-
yourself Clark.
I'm
Dang.
here.
Wanna
If you
match the
could name
county?
yourself, what would you name yourself?
Probably like I don't know, maybe like an Adam or something. Something like very.
No.
I'd rather have a basic. I'm coming from like I hate my name. Like I just want a basic.
I feel like
name.
everybody hates their name. I hate my name.
But like
I
Connor,
don't really hate it.
Connor,
I hate that name.
Connor's not bad.
When I say it, I'm like, Connor.
Connor.
Like, Connor.
to
No.
Sydney though.
Sydney's not
That's
bad.
different.
You sleep on your name.
I probably do.
I haven't met a guy named Sydney ever, though.
That's like Sydney
That's
Rice.
true.
Sydney Rice. He's a football player. I've heard.
Really?
like, I don't know who that
Actually?
is.
Yes.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
a NFL player?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
like some guy was
Have you
about
ever
to
met-
bully me in middle school, and then he was like, "Oh no, like Sydney Rice is a football player." I was like, "Yeah."
But have you ever met another Sydney?
No,
That's a
but
boy?
like no,
Really?
no.
That's
It
crazy.
usually is a girl name, but I think it's like, what is it called? When
Mine-
It
you're-
fits you, though. Like,
Spelled
Sydney
different.
I couldn't see Sydney as any other name.
Really?
Sydney's a TikToker, by the way.
Oh, shut the heck.
He be
Oh,
making
he's a
TikTok.
TikToker,
I was
yeah.
Same
until
with
they
Brittany.
canceled me.
Yeah, we're mainly TikTokers over here. Then we got the Viner. You know, we're competition.
Yeah.
Well,
We
I
definitely
was a
think-
Viner until they deleted it.
We definitely think TikTok's better. No, I'm just kidding. They're both good in their own ways.
Who said we?
Oh,
Vine was way better.
Vine was, but I was a Viner too. Don't forget about that.
Did
You
you?
didn't
You're
know
a
me.
Viner?
You didn't know me back then, girl. But I was making some vines.
I made vines, but I never actually tried for
They
them.
were like the
so they
6 second
never...
ones where you like
Yeah.
lift the bottle.
Yes,
and you're like,
literally.
Oh my god.
I did
No.
like the potato around my room. I put a fucking
No,
potato
you did
on
not.
fan.
Oh my gosh. No, the things that I would film, I would actually still try to do transitions back in Vine days. So I would be like, oh, I want this, and then grab it out of my laptop
Yeah.
screen.
And make
It
look
was
like
so,
it.
yeah, it was basic.
I remember doing transitions on the flip phone. You'd like record and then stop it and then go. And like, I remember doing it on the,
the flip
phone.
phone.
Yes. If anybody else had flip phones, like you could like do transitions on them. It was crazy.
Oh, I never saw that
Dang.
trend or whatever it was.
It was like before social media was a thing. So
That's crazy. It's so crazy to see how far social media has came since.
I never had
that
MySpace.
day.
Did you guys have MySpace?
I had MySpace. I was 9
I wasn't
years
allowed.
old though.
My mom was like, "Hell no, you're not getting
No,
it."
Yeah,
I was
no.
way too young to even have it. I don't know why I had it, honestly, but yeah, but that's when it was like dying out. It was the last year of
Oh.
MySpace, and then we were like all transitioning to Facebook, but then we realized it wasn't cool.
Facebook is so
I don't
dead.
even
It
have
was
a
dead. It was,
Facebook.
but like MySpace, you have to remember that you got
My-
to decorate your whole profile.
Dude, the song was the best part.
Put the song.
I do miss. I wish I was on MySpace times because like I could see you could change your like number one besties. Like I would be doing that every
real?
day
They
coming
should
home
bring
from
it
school.
back.
I'd
Let's
be
bring
doing
Something
that.
like that would
the
be
drama. Like I would need that.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I was on
Okay,
MySpace,
drama.
but I
Okay,
never
Brittany.
was.
Introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, I didn't introduce myself. Well, I'm Brittany. I mean, you guys already met me a few times on this channel. Are we posting this on our main channel?
No, I think we're making a separate one.
Okay, well then.
So we're brand new. We're at 0 followers, subscribers right now.
So I am Brittany. I'm from Vegas. There's not really much that's cool with me. I'm just a regular girl.
With a
you
big
know,
head.
With a big head, I guess. Work a job. Can we talk about how that's a scam? But yeah,
we'll talk
that's all I
about
do.
jobs later. But yeah, so if you've never met us, we're just gonna introduce ourselves. I'm Connor. I don't know. I did Vine. I did YouTube. I
Never
did
worked a full-time
OnlyFans.
job.
I've done OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh, we should talk about that too.
Oh, new topic alert.
Okay. But yeah, that's me. I'm 23. How old are you guys?
Here.
I'm 21.
21,
We're
old
the
grandpa.
young ones here.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm about to be 23. Why do I keep saying I'm 23?
Ew, you're closer to 23.
I
though.
honestly didn't catch that. I didn't see
I keep saying I'm 23. I'm just rounding up.
Dang,
My
you
birthday's
just
in June, so I'm 22, almost 23.
You're holding on.
You just want to be 23. You're Jordan.
I really do. I'm excited to be 23. So that's a little intro about us. And yeah, if you're new, thanks for joining us. This is the first podcast. We didn't expect Cindy to be a guest. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the story. I had this mic. I ordered one of these, I thought, and then two came. So I'm like, screw it. We're probably going to have guests. And then the first podcast, Sydney's a guest.
I'm here.
Wow, we started off with a guest.
That's
right
awesome.
away.
And
We love
we're
that.
What do
drunk.
you mean? I guess.
What?
Regular.
Oh, regular. My bad. My bad. Let me correct us. Irregular.
So the first thing we're going to talk about today is the fact that we lost our cat.
Oh my gosh.
And if you follow us already, you know that like we post our cats everywhere. They're Bengal cats. They're wild cats. They're expensive. But that's not even why I care that I lost them. Like, screw the money.
Okay, no, but we have to start off with how we first lost Loon once because of me. So we lost him, what was it, like how many months ago?
It was a few months ago.
Yeah, we lost Loon once because I didn't see that he had left when I was leaving or letting my brother and mom drive home.
She was saying bye to her parents.
Yeah. And I didn't catch that he had left. And I went the whole night without checking. I was like, oh, they're all here expecting they're good. Next thing you know, I wake up in the morning and I always do this thing where I check on every single
Well, you can
pet.
tell when Looney's gone. This is our cat, Looney.
Yeah.
Because he's always around. These Bengal cats
Exactly.
are always like drinking water out of the like sink when you turn it on. So like when
They
it's
don't
quiet,
hide. Yeah.
you know there's like, where's Looney at, you know? So
Yeah.
we thought he was like,
No, I remember Connor was sleeping and I'm like looking for Looney. I'm like, Looney, where are you at? And then Connor starts like stirring in his sleep. And I'm like, hey, like, do you know where Looney is at? And he was like, no. And I started freaking out. I was like, shoot, where is Looney? And then he was like, did you leave the door open too long while you were saying bye to your mom?
Yep.
And I was like, shoot. So then we started having a panic, but he was only gone for like an hour and a half, I want to say.
No, not even. We went outside and we found him within 10, 15 minutes.
Really?
No, but remember we first had one outside for a second and then he never came out. And then
Okay, it
Like,
was
we
maybe
came
30 minutes max,
Okay,
but we
30,
found
yeah.
him.
But we found him, yeah.
So the story is last night at like 7 p.m. I don't know when he got out. I literally have no clue, but I'm guessing it's when I picked up my food. I opened the door, grabbed my food, went back inside. Didn't see a cat run out, but that's when he got out. And this cat just loves the outdoors. Like after we rescued him, I opened the door to see if he'd go outside, and he just ran outside. But anyway, I opened the door to get my food, and I guess he ran out, didn't notice, and he was out all night from 7 till...
practically like 3 p.m. the next day. So
like
almost 24
5:30.
hours. I had left work
No,
early.
it was later than 3 p.m.
It was like
Or yeah,
around the
I
time I
don't
was getting
know.
off
It was
work.
like
It was
six.
like
No, it was like
5
5 or
5
6.
p.m., yeah.
But we knew last night that he got out. That was the difference. Last time, we didn't know he got out.
Yeah, I had left work early too to help
So
Connor
we had to go to
find
bed,
him.
knowing that he wasn't home. But it was more comfortable because I'm like, he's done this before.
Yeah. So we
I
had
was
hope
still
that he would be
worried,
here.
and I was still sad and crying last night. But I'm like, this bastard's probably just, doing his own thing.
Yeah.
I'm about to fight
So
some
then
bitches.
I slept
Going
last
into that.
night. I wasn't in a good mood. We just went to bed, and I woke up at 7:30 this morning, and we set up the Ring camera in the garage because we had the garage door cracked. We put his bed out there and a bunch of other milk and stuff.
Milk.
I
Sorry.
say milk because she makes fun of me.
Milk.
He used to say milk.
Milk.
Milk. But he says
we
milk.
set it up to try and get him to come back, and I watched the camera and nothing. So I went out searching from 7 a.m. to 11. Truly burp.
For real, they be getting you.
They do. They be bubbly.
Bubbly.
But then I went to Walgreens, printed out pictures. I spent like $100 on pictures. I spent like $150 on promotion on Facebook and like all these stupid lost pet apps. I spent like $300 today on this cat just so we can find him.
And I ended up
then-
finding him or getting contact on how to
Because
find
what'd you do?
him.
You posted on the
So
loss?
we were I was posting on a million like different Las Vegas missing cats pages, and this lady was like, "Oh, hey, like I can come to your street. What's your street name?"
Is this the girl when I was like, you should keep commenting and talking to her?
No,
This
it was
isn't
just
her?
I don't think so. No,
Remember,
no.
because I was like, ask her questions about.
Oh no, I didn't reply to that person. That was a different person.
Oh, okay.
So she had messaged me like, "Hey, I sent you a private message," and I was like, "Okay, like let me go reply to this girl." And she's just like, "Oh yeah, do this." Like she's giving me like tips, and then she says, "What's your street name? I can go there and help you find your cat." And I'm like,
This is
Oh.
like.
"This is like once I went to my mom's and Connor's still looking around the neighborhood, and
But
I sent
this
her
was
the
like
address."
4:35. Like,
Yeah, like,
it's
this is like
been
4:30.
almost 24 hours.
Yeah. So she comes to the street, and like I wasn't really checking my phone because I was at my mom's, and then I go on my phone and she's just like, "Hey, like my friend already posted on neighborhood app to like update the people there if they see this cat, you know, return them." And she drove to the street.
And
Next
this
thing you
girl
know,
finds it.
yeah, like 10 minutes later, she calls me on Facebook.
Hey, found your cat.
And like I couldn't answer, so I called her back, and then she was like, I found him.
How?
And I'm like, what? And I start texting Connor as I'm on the phone
'Cause
with
I
her, like,
walked-
hey, go outside. This lady found Loon.
And he was 7 houses down. Literally.
Like he
I
was
walked
chilling.
Up
We
and
walked
down this street probably 50 times at least.
so many times.
And nothing. And this girl pulls up 10 minutes around the neighborhood. I found him. Like,
I
I was like, you
know.
must be an angel. You must be something.
No, but she said that he was about to fight another cat too.
Yeah, she's like, he's about to fight another cat. So I'm glad you like found him. But it's the worst having a lost cat. Like I said, I'd rather have him be dead than lost, honestly.
No, and it's just crazy because like you don't realize how much a cat or like a pet in general means to you
Yeah.
until you have one. Because like you baby them like a
Well,
child.
I've this cat's been with me since I was like 19 years old, dude. Like
Yeah, I
he's
can
been
imagine
through everything with me. Like he's been in multiple states, you know. So he's like my boy, my son. And I literally the other day, me and Brittany were in an argument. I was like, I love Loon.
Oh,
I didn't say I love
Okay.
Loon more than you, but what did I
no,
say?
you did. No, but it was okay.
Oh.
Like it, I got upset because Loon had peed on things, and I
She was
like,
so mad at
Dang.
Loon.
I get
And I was
mad
like,
about
I'll
that
choose
stuff.
Loon over you.
oh yeah, and then he like threw that in my face. He was like, okay, then leave. I'll choose Loon over you, and I'm like, well, I couldn't get mad because I would honestly say
Well,
the
you
same.
choose your cat over me.
No, I know. I was like, I would say the same thing about Rose though.
But I
so.
feel like low key we wouldn't. Like if it was like you had to pick your cat over your significant other. I don't know.
You
Man, that's
cannot
debatable.
pick a cat.
I know you can't pick a cat, but
I-
like
Shut up.
I don't
Rose
know.
is my baby.
You
so
guys-
I understand what he felt.
I was
be
like,
real.
if Loon's dead, if I find out he died, I'm gonna put this in a compilation. I'm gonna put me yelling at Brittany like with the sad music. I would choose my cat over you, and then have a bunch of cute pictures.
Like
I was,
the
I was ready to
echo.
plan it out.
Dang.
I just like to add how Loon is over there just licking
I
himself
know,
on the
he's
couch,
just
like he
chilling,
just
cleaning
he's doing
himself.
nothing, like as he wasn't missing like
That's what I'm saying. Like
5
he,
hours ago.
as if he didn't have us crying the whole morning. He's living his best life
He
still.
better
somehow.
cuddle me tonight and sleep with me.
He belonged to the streets.
Belongs to the
Yeah.
He really
streets.
does. After last night, he belongs to the streets.
Literally.
So that was my day. I'm so tired, and I guess I drank, and now I'm a little bit awake, but I'm exhausted from
Yeah.
searching for him, walking everywhere.
I had to tell Sydney, I'm like, come over. I've been stressed. This
For
had me
real.
more stressed. You know, let's drink.
And Sydney turned 21, and now he brings every time he came over since he's turned 21. Truly's.
I'm here.
Every time.
I'm here
Every
for
time.
a good time.
I'm like, Sydney, are you an alcoholic now?
Do you need to go to AA?
Yes, ma'am. Even though you just learned what that meant like 5
I
days ago.
no, that was Jenny. First of all, that's our other friend, but that was Jenny. I
Sydney
knew.
is-
I'll be there, but I'll go there with the truly.
he'd be drinking by himself at home.
Defeat the
I'll be
purpose.
on the floor crying, and then wake up
Listening
the
to
next
sad
day.
music.
For real, I'll be
Sam
going to
Smith.
work.
Oh my goodness.
He turned 21, doesn't know how to act.
Yeah, pretty much. In
For
other
real.
words.
But so now we're gonna talk about first impressions.
Okay, so who needs to go? Okay, I'll
Because
say
if you don't know the story, me and Brittany have been dating almost a year. And
Literally
like,
next
how many
week.
more
Like
days?
next
5 days or
week.
something? 4 days.
I can't do math.
4 days, it'll be a year. So me and Brittany are fresh in a relationship, and then I met Sydney. When did I meet Sydney?
It
Let's
was
think
like
of that.
before your birthday last year, though.
Was it before his birthday?
It was because I remember his song came out and like you FaceTime me and like you.
That
FaceTime
was
me.
the first
yeah,
time
it was
on
Oh,
FaceTime.
okay.
Yeah, it was like before that, like the day before your birthday, actually.
So
I
not
think.
really long into our relationship.
Like
it was like
a few months.
a few months of us dating. He met. So go on. You can do
First
the first
impressions
impressions first.
Of Brittany, first.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, so like I met her on
I'm so
TikTok. I found her on TikTok. I thought she was cute. I told my best friend how cute she was. And low key, I'm going to expose John, but John was like, no, I got dibs on Brittany.
Oh.
I knew that.
John thought you were cute too. I don't care. Whatever. But after a while, I watched a few of your videos and stuff. I was like, nah, she's really cute. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to hit her up. So I hit her up. And then we met in Playlists in Orlando. Hung out for the weekend. I thought we were just friends. That's another story. Probably talk about that more. But basically, I thought we were just friends because she friend-zoned me prior.
Wow, Brittany.
She literally friend-zoned me.
Truth.
And then when we met up, I was like, I didn't know who we were. I wasn't going to like kiss her. So literally the first 3 nights or 4 nights that I met her, like we didn't do anything. We didn't kiss or anything. We just hung out.
Oh yeah, Playlist. Yeah.
Yeah. But
then you came to Vegas.
But then I came to Vegas after that, and then we didn't start dating after that time either. It took 2 times before I asked her out because I didn't know what we were because she already friend-zoned me. I'm like, I don't.
Okay, well, I was
I don't fuck with the whole
okay. The
friend
first
zone.
time you came to Vegas to visit me while we were friends, I gave so many hints. I'm like, dude, I like you.
Okay, but to be clear, the first time I came to Vegas, stuff happened.
Oh, not the stuff.
It did. We just didn't date.
We're not getting into
Oh
this.
no, I know.
It's just weird. I didn't ask you out because I didn't know. I didn't know what type of girl you were. But first impressions of Brittany is she's super sweet. She's the nicest person ever. Like, actually.
Why are you saying it like it's not true? Like I'm forced to say
Because
this.
I hate that you're nice and like
Aw.
I mean, I'm nice too, but like
we're
she actually
opposites.
doesn't have a mean bone in her body, and she's cute. She's S cute.
Thank you. Okay, go on to Sydney. You have to say.
Yeah, I'd
I
like
don't
to
remember
hear
the first time we
this.
met in
You don't
person.
remember the first time we met?
When was the first time we met? In
I want to
person?
hear what you think though, because I'm not gonna say it first. I want to.
We'll
hear
just say like what you think. What was
Or,
like
what
your
you think
first
of me when
overall
you,
thought
like,
about him? Yeah.
About Sydney.
Yeah.
I thought he was funny.
Oh my gosh, you're funny.
Because he was always on FaceTime. Like you probably FaceTime multiple times before we met in person, but he was always funny on FaceTime, and he was like supportive of me. So I was like, oh, he's funny, he's cool.
No, yeah. I
He's
think
my
that's always
bro.
Wait,
Me and Sydney became
wait.
bros last
Bros.
week.
Wait, you said funny?
Yeah.
I thought you said phony. I
What's
was
phony?
like,
You're a phony, like a fake.
damn.
Like
I
a
was
fake.
like, wow, Connor. You
Nah.
were like, I thought he was
Oh,
phony.
no.
Nah,
I
he
was
was
like,
funny.
Damn. Okay, I get you.
I thought Sydney was funny.
I was
And I
really,
knew
like,
he had like good intentions.
Does anyone
and-
even use that word anymore? Phony.
I don't know. That's why I was like,
Yo,
damn,
you're a
Connor.
phony.
Like you're a phony.
But I am fake, so
sir.
I was like, yeah, I could see that.
Okay. Sydney's exposing
But yeah.
himself.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Of course.
I'll go next, I guess. This is kind of awkward.
Do Sydney first, because you
Okay.
met him
Like
Okay.
almost
Okay.
like not
ago.
long before I met you,
I-
or yeah.
Okay, well, the first time I met Sydney, I honestly didn't care about him. No offense, but like we were at Stephanie's graduation.
Damn.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, we were at Stephanie's graduation. I didn't really know who this guy was. I'm like, whatever, whatever.
Nothing special.
But the second time, like, I had met him, it was when I was really freaking drunk.
Yeah, really. Darn.
And screw you, that's another story. But he was really sweet. Like, he came up to me right away, like, "Oh my gosh, the famous TikToker." I'm not famous whatsoever on TikTok.
You
but
You
are.
were popping. Like
I was
You
popping at the
were.
time. I honestly had viral videos for no reason. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, stop." And we're like dancing and hugging together. So I thought he was like really sweet, like cute and amazing.
Cute. Hold on.
Not like
Come
that.
on.
Not like that, but you know what I mean. He was just really like, I knew I loved him from that second. Not like that, but you know what I mean. So he gave me that good first impression. To this day, he stuck with me. I say that word a lot. I don't actually mean that. Okay.
What
With
about
Connor.
me?
Connor, when I first met him, okay, the first thing that I thought about you was when we were at Applebee's, obviously meeting up for dinner in Playlist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I met her when I was drunk,
Yeah, he was drunk as heck.
pretty drunk,
So drunk.
and I met her mom first
Yeah.
time.
And I just remember thinking he was cute. I was like, oh my gosh, like this dude.
And your mom thought I was cute, right?
Yeah, my mom thought he was cute. She was like, if you don't want this guy, I want this guy. I'm like, hold on. First of all, big age difference between the both of you. And that's my man, even though he wasn't my man.
Nah, she friends on me 2 weeks before, so like.
Eh.
Okay, that's the one.
So I was
doing.
cute.
You were super cute. And then like he sat down, obviously we're talking. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's just like himself. Like he doesn't cover up or try to act like he's
Because I was drunk off my ass.
No, I know, but still, like, even if people are drunk sometimes, maybe not all the time, but like, they still cover themselves up. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so, like, let me do this. Like, they'll
Yeah, if
act
anything,
way
I
better than they
act
really are.
myself.
Yeah, and Connor was just himself. So I was like, shoot, this guy is down to earth, genuine.
Okay, what
Like-
about when you left though? Like that was the first night we met. What
Yeah.
about the third or fourth night? What was your impression?
I knew I liked him. I was.
You knew you wanted to
Whoa, hold on.
date.
Yeah, I knew I wanted something serious with you after playlist. I was going to keep like.
But we low key played it out as friends the whole weekend.
No, yeah,
It was like hard to get on both sides. It was funny. It was actually really good.
yeah.
I remember seeing y'all TikToks, and I'm like, oh my god.
We did make a few
Yeah,
TikToks
we
of
did.
it.
On the
Yeah.
balcony.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
It was a
having
fun weekend.
crush. I was also having really bad anxiety though that weekend, so
And
I couldn't really show
I tried
more.
helping her and bringing her to cute places.
You did amazing. No, he did amazing. That's also what made me like for sure want you, because I remember I had anxiety and I was like, hey, like we need to leave playlist. Like I can't be here. And he literally like responded to my act or like just my anxiety so fast. He's like, okay, let's go here. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, like okay.
Now that I
Where's
think
this
about
energy?
it, you were acting like you do now, and I'm like, that's crazy. You were, I don't know.
Raw, real.
I was raw about my
Yeah, you were
anxiety
raw
right
about
away.
it, but anxiety is something like serious. So
Yeah.
okay, Sydney.
Sydney, go on. What's
Who
good?
should I do first?
Brittany, do Brittany.
Okay,
Me.
Brittany. Like you were saying, the first time I met you was like at Stephanie's
He was like,
graduation, but
"Eh."
I don't remember
I
like
know.
getting to Stephanie's house other than that. Like I remember in the car because you were like, "Who is that in the back seat?"
Wait, her graduation
Stephanie's like party, like graduation party.
from high school?
school.
Yeah,
What year
like
was that?
2018.
2018.
She's that young?
That's how I
We're all
am. What are you
2018.
talking
I'm
about?
2016.
Ew.
You're 2018.
You're like about to be 23. That
I am
makes
an old
sense.
man. I feel so old. Okay, go
But like
on.
I remember you getting in the car because you were like, "Who is that?" And that's all I remember. And then,
damn, Brittany
Yeah.
was all like, "Who is that?"
I didn't mean it in a rude
but like
way.
once we got there, like I don't know where you went, but I don't know. And then at Jenny's birthday party, I remember tweeting before like, "Can't wait to meet the
Oh, yeah, the
famous
famous-
Brit Balls tonight." And by the
remember
time
that.
I got there, you were like, "Ah."
She was sitting there TikToking.
And we did our little dance. That video, we had that video.
Oh yeah, that
girl.
video is so embarrassing. You
Wait,
could tell I'm like wasted.
You were
I could
drunk?
barely
I
even
didn't.
stand.
Yeah, I didn't drink back then, so I was sober.
Oh yeah, he didn't do anything.
You were underage drinking. That's crazy.
Oh,
Exposed. My mom knows it's okay. It's Hispanic.
like yeah, I really
things.
thought I was scared of Brittany, but now
Sydney said she's more intimidating than me. That's funny.
I really no. I didn't
know
say more
how.
than you.
Well,
Yes,
yeah.
she did. Did he not?
No,
I
he
said
didn't.
she's intimidating.
He just thought that was his first impression, like of me.
I swear earlier today he's like Brittany's
No,
more
I said
intimidating
Brittany's
than you.
intimidating. You're definitely intimidating, Connor. I'm scared of Connor, y'all.
I don't know why. I'm nice to
Like,
Sydney.
I'm scared.
Now I can see where people mean that though. You can be some
Why?
like if I didn't know you and I wasn't your girlfriend, I'd be like, okay, I'm not gonna mess with this guy.
I
For
just
real.
come for people.
I know.
But I really do love the person that Brittany's is in my eyes today. Like I'm so like in love that we're so close. Like you're famous in my eyes.
Aw,
like
stop,
shut
you're
up.
The drunk,
I know.
the drunkenness is just coming out.
I know,
And then
literally.
Connor, like first time I heard of Connor was Jenny's gonna pick him up at the airport, and I'm like, you
I
don't
was looking
even
back at
know
those
Jenny.
texts. It's so funny.
Like I was like,
So you knew
what?
Connor before we were dating, because that was when we were even
Really?
dating.
And like
That
you were
was
looking at
Connor's my friend.
houses.
No, me and
Apartments.
Jenny went and looked at
Apartments.
apartments.
Yeah.
Jenny is Sydney's best friend and Brittany's best friend. They
Yeah.
share a best friend.
And I was like, who the hell is this Connor guy? But like, whatever, I guess. Like, you don't even know
Whatever.
him. And then I remember the first time I came over here and like Connor was here and like
I
you,
probably just played video games.
you hugged me and I was like, what the
Wait, did
hell?
I
Like in
actually?
the outside because you guys parked and you were like, oh, hi, I'm Connor. And you gave me a
Oh,
hug. And I was
I
like,
remember that.
I was like, oh my God, what the heck?
I don't hug Sydney anymore.
No, but I
I'm
was
just
like,
like, bye,
that's so
Sydney.
like, right. You were like, hi. And
I just
was
like being nice
He's
to people.
sweet.
But
No,
I'm not
yeah.
used to straight guys hugging me. I was so confused. I was like, what's going on here? What am I
Sydney's
supposed to
coming out
do?
on the podcast.
Oh my gosh.
I'm bisexual,
Sydney.
you guys.
No, you're not.
You're not bisexual, first of all.
Why'd you
But-
say word? Nobody was including you.
Wait,
You-
what?
You said we're not
Oh,
bisexual.
somebody
I
got
said
a
you-
guilty
you're not.
conscience.
Oh my gosh, am I just
You
like?
said we're not bisexual.
Let me find
I
out.
said you're not.
Damn, we were talking about Sydney.
Damn.
I know that's what I was. I said you're not. Okay, maybe I
But
totally
yeah.
said the wrong.
I
You
do
said we're-
remember like my first impression of Connor was like on that FaceTime because your song was dropping on like that day that
And
like,
Sydney was capping. He's like, I like it, man. It's
I was
dope.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was that Feel My Pain?
Yes, because that was the day that the blackout thing happened and
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was released on that day,
Yeah.
and you were like, damn.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
That was a terrible
It was,
day.
it was
Like,
just a shitty prediction.
It wasn't your fault though.
No,
It
what
wasn't
sucks
my
was
fault.
like
It was
that
not his
Connor
fault.
had that planned
Mhm.
so long, months before it
Okay,
even
but
was a
let's-
thing.
It was his birthday. If it
It's
was my
kind of-
birthday, it's my
I don't know
birthday.
if I should
I'm
talk
doing
about it,
whatever.
But like the whole blackout thing was like, I
don't
get what they
know.
were trying to do, but it was like a trend.
It
So I don't
was
know why they were mad that my
weird.
song came out. Like I planned the song 3 months prior.
Literally.
No,
It was
yeah.
your
the song
birthday.
came out and people were mad at me,
Your birthday.
and it was my birthday. So I was like, "Fuck, this is a terrible
And you
day."
couldn't cancel. Like, no, literally the whole thing was like scheduled a few days before that release. And we're like, we're not going to, like, we couldn't even cancel if we wanted
It was
to.
just-
it was
it
just
was
way too
terrible
last minute.
timing.
Yeah.
But I love
So-
the song.
I love that song.
It was
We all
good.
love it. So,
And
Next-
yeah.
what's the next thing we're going into? I have to totally
Um,
burp. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my
we
god.
got living in Vegas is a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, let us know.
They
Okay,
both
so-
Let
lived
us
here their whole
know.
life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Born and raised in
Born and
Vegas.
raised, Vegas born.
And I've lived here a year.
So tell us the difference about living in Indiana, a small town, and
Big
moving
difference.
into a big
Yeehaw.
city. Well, it's not like a big city, but a big city. You
It
know,
is a big city. It's Vegas.
Really?
I feel like Vegas isn't that big of a city though.
It has
like,
not.
Like
compared
the
to like
Fashion Show
LA.
Mall is like right
Okay,
there.
but Los Angeles and New York City, like
They're spread out
We're
though.
not-
Yeah,
We're not
Chicago
that
and
spread
then
out.
Vegas is right there.
I mean, whatever.
But anyways, I don't know. It's cool here. The only thing that I enjoy about it is the weather.
oh,
That's
we
the
have
only
perfect
thing you
weather.
enjoy
I don't
about
care
it.
about the malls, everything you guys got.
No.
I don't need
But
that
if
for
we weren't in a
entertainment.
pandemic, you might have.
No, I don't
Ugh.
care about that.
That's
She
so
cares
crazy.
about
I
that.
love it because I was telling Connor, I grew up in a city life. There's always something to do. While in
Mhm.
Indiana, like, okay, me going down the street is literally me going to Smith's, the
just-
gym, everything. While in Indiana, you kind of have to really go down the street, like
It's just
15
two
minutes
different
away.
lives, man.
Yeah, but I
Like, we-
personally love this kind of life versus.
But when you were a
small
kid, what did
city.
you do?
I went out with my friends. I was always at freaking the strip, going to Billboard
See,
Awards.
I can't relate.
You
to
were very
that.
mature. I was not doing that
I
shit.
can't relate to that. I
Oh,
was
no,
like playing
yeah.
football with my friends in the front yard.
Ew.
No, like, see, that's also the thing about Vegas. Like, we have Billboard Awards and all these like concerts. So I luckily had parents.
She was
that
a
allowed me-
fangirl growing
I was a
up.
She
fangirl growing up.
was.
Literally the biggest.
But like that's
fangirl.
something you can do here. You can't do that in
Yeah.
Indiana.
Yes, you can. With
No,
Indianapolis,
Indianapolis.
Who?
Can you?
Chicago.
But,
is
Who
like
are
2
you?
hours
Chicago,
away.
Chicago makes sense. That's 2 hours away though. Vegas,
20
go to
minute
the
drive.
strip, 20-minute drive. even
Okay, I'm
that.
10 years old. Like childhood in Indiana, I would rather live in Indiana than Vegas. I don't care.
No. Well,
Maybe-
you're a
I
guy
don't know.
though.
I
He's
haven't
a
lived
guy.
that.
I had some good
He's a
friends.
guy.
We were crazy. We have so many stories. All you have is I met Luke
I
Hemmings.
I'd
met
rather
all
meet
these
Luke Hemmings, whoever that
famous
is.
people. I was at these concerts screaming my lungs out, living my
That's
fangirl
cool,
life.
but I can do that now with like my favorite
the
rapper.
oh,
But
I
you're
understand that, but
old.
memories, like those were memories. It's the thing is like it makes sense why
don't
you
know.
grew
It's
up
just
loving
two
what-
different
No, I know
lifestyles.
it's
Yeah.
totally
Hannah
different
Montana.
lifestyles, but they're both amazing at the end of the day. Honestly,
I guess. I
Hannah
love
Montana
felt
love
that.
my Indiana lifestyle growing up.
I love my Vegas lifestyle.
I feel like for a guy, like a rural, like growing up would be like more fun. I guess not for homo.
oh my god, why are you doing like that?
What did you do growing up?
Yo,
I
What'd
don't
you do?
even know. Like
He said, I don't
Like
know.
I
playing
was just,
Webkinz.
I don't remember. What'd you say, Webkins?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I was on Club Penguin, Webkins, Pop Tropica, all that stuff.
That
But-
was looky fun.
Like that was just my life. Like,
I had Webkins too.
ugh.
I had a Club Penguin.
Mhm.
I
would
never
be
had
like,
Club Penguin. I,
I
thought
never
Club
could
Penguin was
afford-
weird.
I hated-
Webkins was way better.
No.
Okay, but I hated that you had to buy things like the membership. to
I'd be
buy-
buying that every
I
month.
couldn't. My mom was so strict on that. She's
How
like,
much
that's not
was
worth
it?
it.
It was like $15 a month.
$15 is a lot for a
But that's
parent.
like Fortnite. Like, what is that? Like now?
But you don't need it.
But you don't
Fortnite's
need
free.
that. No, but at the end of the day, my mom would always say like, "Do you need that? Like, are you
Webkinz
gonna
is
I
die?"
monthly?
needed that. I don't know about Webkins.
Well, it's Club Penguin. That was
Club
I'm
Penguin.
wondering if Webkins was
Wait,
monthly.
was there like expansion like stuff for Webkins?
Okay, so our camera stopped recording. It's set at like a 30-minute interval, so we had to restart it, but we're back in the Webkins talk. So let's
Club
keep going.
Penguin.
Oh,
Club
Club
Penguin.
Penguin. I'm a Webkins guy right here.
I'm a Club
I'm
Penguin.
both.
I was a Club Penguin. Not that I could really do anything. Okay, what was your favorite game on Club Penguin though?
I
Did you?
don't know.
Like the pizza one.
I love the pizza
I
one.
would be playing the pizza one, but I
was-
get
or the-
anxiety over that.
No, yeah, or the sled one. Do you remember that one?
Yes,
I think
but I
that's
like
one
the
I
fish
played on my
one.
friend's account.
I loved.
Did you play the ice fish one where you just go down and
I
like get
sucked
the
at that
ice?
one. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes I sucked at it, so I would get frustrated and not want to play.
Ugh, I just love what I think I like about Club Penguin was like every like season, like holiday, they'd have like special
Oh,
quests and
yeah.
stuff like to do, and you can get like costumes and stuff. But like you
do you
have
remember
to
the
do
little
it.
the puffs? Is that
The
what they're called?
puffles,
Oh,
the puffles.
This
Oh
is
my
also
gosh.
foreign. I don't know
I
anything
love
they're
them.
saying.
Like they have Club Penguin still.
Do
they
they
do.
actually?
Yeah, I thought they could
Because they close
originally
it
closed
down,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like there's a new website just for I don't know who runs it, but like it's actually there. But like you
Yeah,
can't buy
'cause
like
people
the
were playing it on
membership.
TikTok. I remember
Mhm.
it was like I'm back on Club Penguin.
Now, like today, the kids be like on Roblox or something.
Yeah.
Roblox is fun.
Minecraft, Roblox, Sims. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
I never played
I don't
Sims.
play games
I
personally
play
anymore.
Sims.
I just don't have time for that.
I played RuneScape, man.
What is that?
It's a confusing game.
I don't even know this stuff.
If you played RuneScape, comment down below. I'm interested.
My nephews always have to like update me on these things. I'm like, dang, like I'm
Our
not
nephews
even.
play Fortnite.
Yeah, they play
Big
Fortnite,
time.
and then Giovanni plays
Minecraft. Minecraft was fun. I liked Minecraft
I'm
too.
like, I don't know what any of this is. You have to update your aunt that's not even old, but feels like she's old, not knowing this talk. So
Yeah, you're
update
like-
me.
You're a young aunt.
I know. I literally have
Do you
my
say
oldest.
aunt or aunt?
I say aunt.
Uh,
I
I
think
say aunt.
I can't say aunt because like an aunt is an aunt.
Aunt.
No, I just say aunt.
An aunt is not an aunt. I don't know.
I actually maybe do say aunt. Like
I say aunt.
I say aunt.
Did I say aunt earlier? No, I said aunt.
I don't know.
I'm so freaking drunk. I can't.
Should we
even
take a
tell.
shot for the
We
podcast?
probably
or
should.
Let's
no?
take a shot. I'm
we might as well
down.
before the battery dies.
Dude, we're already tipsy AF, man.
Not
got
AF.
you guys, and we got the shot glasses
and
Tipsy.
drinks.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty tipsy. I was on like a drinking break though. Like I wasn't drinking for 3 months almost. Bathroom break for the boy. And Brittany's pouring us shots. I'm holding my bladder. Shots of Fireball in the air, bro. This is disgusting.
I'm having Pink Whitney because it's easier.
Pink Whitney's really good.
I love
If you
Pink
if you mix it with like pink lemonade, you
I
can't even
actually
taste
like
it, man.
Fireball. I could take shots of that. It doesn't. I don't get bothered by Fireball.
Me either, but I'm chasing it with a Truly, so it's just like too much alcohol. I want.
I don't
Dr.
even have to
Pepper.
chase a Fireball.
All right, we got Sydney back. So
Sydney, let's take the shot.
Here
Ready?
we are. Our last shot of the
go.
night with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Water.
Also, this is lemonade with more Pink Whitney in it.
I hate
So I'm
it.
practically chasing Pink Whitney with Pink Whitney.
That's what I don't like. I can't chase alcohol with alcohol, even though this is only like 5%.
I could.
I be chasing with water sometimes, cause I feel like it's
That's
better.
when it's bad. Water.
No, cause like water is healthy.
I don't want to stand up, dude.
Healthy.
I have a low tolerance because I haven't drank in so long.
I have been drinking a lot lately. feel
I
like.
took 3 shots and had 2 Trulies, and I feel like I'm pretty.
We've
I
taken
had 2
3
mixed-
already.
3 shots and 2 mixed drinks, and I still feel fine.
This is my,
well, like decent. I'm tipsy.
Wait till we stand up, man. We should like do a little run around and then sit back down.
Oh
True.
heck no.
Okay.
All
What is
right,
the
so
next
our
next
last
topic?
topic tonight is cancel culture.
Oh,
Which I don't really know how to like start talking about this. Like, what is something that people get canceled for?
Okay, wait.
that-
I want to go into this.
Pronouns.
I feel
Okay.
like- Oh.
Pronouns?
I don't want to talk about that.
they do get canceled for that though. But as
What
you
do
were
you mean?
saying, people just, I mean, like if you don't use the right pronoun, like even if it's an accident,
Yeah.
like you get canceled for it.
Well, that's true.
Mhm.
This is that one's one that I kind of don't want to get into it because I understand both parts. As if you don't understand the pronouns, like, and you mistake in it. I understand that, but I also understand why they get offended. So that's why I personally like.
I got canceled for
Yeah.
not putting my pronouns in my bio.
Really?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Really?
Like, I support if you have it in your bio.
of course, like yeah.
No, the
But
reason-
that's
okay,
it's because if
you.
you want to be identified as that, you put it in your bio.
Yeah.
No, yeah, and
But,
I
like-
guess I understand what Connor means for that. But then I personally didn't have a problem putting it in my bio because I also like want them to feel comfortable with putting it in their bio.
I guess.
That's
but
why I did it for me, though.
I'm already comfortable with myself, so I don't need to put he, him. Like,
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
if you want to put it in there, and I know to call you she, her, there you go.
Like you
But
do.
don't
you.
cancel me because I don't have it in my
Yeah.
bio. Like, what?
You
My
do
thing-
you.
Yeah, my thing is like I feel okay. So I do not like cancel culture. I do think people need to take accountability. I can never say that word.
Accountability, yeah.
Accountability. I cannot.
What's
say it.
another thing people get canceled for though? Like old tweets,
Cancel-
maybe.
Like old tweets if they don't like obviously
Like they were young.
own up to it.
Okay, times have changed. Like,
No,
doesn't
and
make it right that they said it, but like,
I have definitely said dumb things in my past, and I will
100%.
100% like own up to it. I had said dumb things in my past, and when I look
But
back,
nobody
I'm so
got
embarrassed.
offended back then, and
N-
now
and-
when these new kids that like find those old things that you've said or these famous people
Well,
said,
yeah, as
they
long
get
as you-
offended because it's now offensive.
But as
Which,
long as you
if
own
it's-
up to it, though, and say like, yeah, that
Yeah,
wasn't
like
right.
it wasn't wrong or it wasn't right back then, but like I'm sorry, you know.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like imagine
just-
how many things we're saying right now that in like 10 years from now, people are gonna be
People
like,
are gonna
"Oh my god!"
No,
Like,
yeah.
you can't help it. Like, things were
No.
just different back then.
I also thought it was just really bad because I was on TikTok the other day and there was this doctor and it was like, guys, you guys need to stop the cancel culture because there was a patient that I had who had just taken their life. And people were literally in the comments saying, well, what was the reason? It must have been a good reason.
Oh yeah, I saw
I'm like,
that.
you do not, it doesn't matter how good the reason is. Like, no one should take their life. It shouldn't be taken that far. Like, if someone
Yeah.
had said something stupid in the past and did take, like, own up to it, saying, like, hey, yeah, I made that mistake, and they still took their life and you think it's acceptable, that's where it's a problem.
Wait, I'm confused
Like-
on the whole taking their life and cancel culture.
So, like, let's just say I had said something offensive in the past, but I owned up to it and said, hey, guys, like, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
totally said that. But then, like, people were still attacking me, like, you're still
Then
a
you
shitty
killed
person. And I
yourself?
killed myself. Because I
so
took
you
that
killed
so
yourself
personal.
because of the cancel culture?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So they had taken their life because of cancel culture.
And it was something that
people
they
were,
did years ago?
yeah, and people
Yeah.
were in the comments saying like, "Oh, it must have been a good reason. They maybe
Okay,
deserved
let's
it."
talk about this. First of all, I don't want to give this stupid bitch attention, but like what you tweeted say about the girl about the cat.
Oh my god, I saw that.
Oh,
I saw that.
that's so okay. My
Who
okay, I
has
do want to go in
time?
this.
Like
Can
these
I?
people are
I
so
need,
cringe, bro.
I need to speak about this because this personally bothers me as someone who's like staying obviously out of this whole thing
They
situation.
just wanted attention, obviously.
No, yeah. So obviously, Connor does things, whatever. I stay out of it. I'm just myself. You guys have to remember that. Connor and I are totally
We're two
different people.
different
We're
people.
two different people, and I always say that. But they had tweeted something like, "Oh, Loon," or it was Connor
Connor Bobe's
Bobe's
lost
dead
his
cat.
cat,
No,
yeah.
Connor
dead
Boy's
cat.
dead cat.
That was
Yeah.
their Twitter name. Was
Yeah.
Connor Bobe's
And
dead
they had
cat.
a Twitter
Yeah, it was a whole
Bitch,
And
my cat's
Instagram?
fucking alive, bitch.
And
Let me go
Instagram?
get it.
no.
I thought it was just Instagram.
No, it was. Oh, no, I think it was Instagram.
Oh,
But they
okay.
were
I
still
was like,
tweeting
my
things.
cat- Oh my
stupid bitch. My
God.
cat's alive,
Okay.
healthy, and good.
Okay, we don't need to say all of the names.
Yes, sir,
Say what's up,
Looney.
Loon.
Meow.
So they had made a whole Instagram account about this. And okay, I understand. Like I said, I was a freaking fangirl back in 2014, 2015. No matter how upset I got about Taylor Swift hurting Harry Styles or whatever, all this stuff, I never came at Taylor Swift like, hey,
This
you
was
deserve
like a fan
this.
account of somebody else.
Like upset.
Yeah, they were like, they're obviously, they want to defend their idol.
This is a
Understand
random YouTuber that we don't even know or talk to. Like, it was a fan account, and they made an account because they're mad at me for some reason, and they made the account, your cat is dead. Ha ha, he's in a ditch, dead. When I was like worried and she was worried and we were crying about our cat like possibly being lost or
Which
whatever.
I know there's always
And
gonna be trolls online. Like I understand that, but hey, your idol's not gonna notice you for being cruel to us. I just
Yeah.
want to say that. Like if
just
even
cringe.
even if we had like one of our idols like defending or not one of our idols, one of our fans defending us, like saying,
If they were being
all
rude
this
as fuck,
crap.
I'd be like, "You're stop." Like,
yeah,
that's not
I would
cool.
tell him like, hey, yo, I'm not. First of all, I'm gonna ignore you because I'm not gonna acknowledge that behavior.
No.
And second off, like I'm not proud
That's
of
why
you
I
for
love
that.
our fans. Like we have a little group chat, and even if we're not super relevant right now, we still talk to all our fans, and we like talk to them on a daily basis. And that's my thing is if I ever have like 20 million followers, I'll still like be the same person.
Exactly. I don't.
Like I've always
And
been
that's
the
what I
same
get
person.
mad about, like the whole social media. I feel like people change with followers and money,
Mm-hmm.
and that's one thing. Well, Connor's a little prideful, but we love
Dude.
him.
I literally could have $1 million. I mean, I'll always like flex if somebody like hates on me.
No,
Like people
that's
will
what I
talk
mean,
shit,
though.
and that's the only time I'll ever flex and be like, "Who are you? Where do you work? Like, what do you do?" Okay, like shut up.
I think no, and that's what I'm
But
saying. Like he
if
could be
he-
prideful, but he doesn't do it in like a way where he actually does it all the time. It's just only to
Like
haters
there's
he
kids
does
on
that.
social media that when you meet them the first time, like, "Oh, how many followers you got?" "Oh, 20K." That's
Oh
fine.
my gosh, no, literally. And I can say this from my experiences of going to LA, and
LA's
I was finally
literally
growing.
that.
No, yeah, LA is so freaking fake. I remember I had
Phony.
started growing a following on TikTok, and
How
I
many
was
followers you have?
I was invited to
Only
freaking
20K.
events.
Oh my god.
Only 20. Do you have a
I
check
know.
mark? No.
Wow,
So I-
okay.
You're not
I had went to an event with a friend, and when we were there, girls were so freaking fake left and right that were social media influencers because they're just fake in general sometimes. I'm not gonna say any
A
names,
lot,
obviously.
like 80 to 90%
Yeah.
of social media
And if-
influencers are not themselves.
yeah, and if you didn't have as much followers as them, or if you had more, they like you if you had
It's
more.
true.
But if you don't have the same amount of them and had less, you're irrelevant to them. They're like, okay, whatever, cool. And I remember I was there. No, the thing that was crazy about this, like the whole event, was I had saw these two girls. They were like, "Oh my gosh, ha ha ha!" Once they looked away, went back to their other friends. They were like, "So like, I was like, holy crap!
That's
I thought this was
just
a movie.
girls.
I thought that was a movie thing. I didn't think that
No.
was like real life.
That's really girls. That's some mean girl shit.
I did not like that, and I felt so uncomfortable. I remember telling my friend, like, "Oh my gosh, like this is real. This
Hell
is
yeah.
LA. This is
They're
disgusting."
rude.
They're weird there.
I know.
though.
I could never be that way personally. I'm gonna act raw with you from the start. If I personally don't like it, I'll be like, "Hey, like."
Money and fame changes a lot of people.
Or it probably changed me though. Not talking.
I don't feel like it would
Sydney
change
would-
me. I just would be finally comfortable with like my financial. I cannot speak. I'm so drunk.
Brit.
My finances, I'd be proud of, but like I wouldn't be like, oh hey, I have more money in my bank than you. Like, you
Yeah.
know? Does that make sense? I'm too drunk for this.
Next podcast, we're gonna be sober. This is so funny that we're doing the first one drunk. It's
For real, they'd
hilarious.
be like, ew.
They're gonna be like, not subscribing. Nah, this has been fun.
But then they're gonna see me and they're gonna be like, oh, subscribe.
Sydney,
We
I
need
need
to bring-
to talk more.
I'm talking. I just can't talk about no famous stuff because I'm not famous.
Yeah, you have how many on TikTok?
3,000.
3,000 is enough.
But he has viral videos.
No, he has had.
Yeah.
Talk about your Nicki Minaj viral one that people thought you were actually being serious about.
Oh
one
my
of them.
god. So like one of them, I was like, oh, me when Nicki Minaj has her baby, like she posts her and like it was talking shit. Like I didn't tell you to post this or whatever. And I posted that originally before she announced like when her baby was born. But like I had it in my drafts for so long and she hadn't said anything about it. So I was like, I'm just gonna post it. And I got like what 3,000 views. So whatever. And then she finally posted a picture of like her baby. So I'm like, I'm post it again. I don't care.
Yeah.
So it got like 150,000.
People really
stuff.
thought it was like
Yeah,
about you.
yeah, and they were like, "Oh my god, whatever." And then she posted something on her Instagram story of her like just putting the laughing emojis.
That
So
was
I
it.
screenshotted that, and I was like, "Oh my god, she saw my TikTok."
She's
you
like
guys."
subtweeting me.
Yeah, and they were like,
joking.
"Oh my god, she did not see that shit. You're just another gay that she ignores and stuff like that." I was like, "Okay."
Oh, wait, I didn't know they were
People
saying
are
all
so
that.
They're
I
toxic.
like,
just
you're
thought.
just another fag that she's like ignores. Like you're another like gay that she ignores
my
and stuff
gosh.
like that. I was
Well,
like,
that's so far. They
I
don't have
was
to take
like,
it that far.
I did
Yeah,
not
that's-
say shit.
I thought it was just them saying like it wasn't about you. I
No,
remember
like, they
seeing
were
those comments, but I didn't know
definitely, like,
people
no,
were
they were
going
like-
that far.
No, they were like, you're another gay striving for her attention. I was like, as long as you comment, that's putting me more on the For You
As
page.
long
So
as you
keep
interact.
commenting.
Yeah, just keep commenting. No, that's true though. I feel like even if you get like the hate fame, it's still better than
Any
like no
publicity is
fame.
good
Exactly.
publicity. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing I was looking for.
Mhm.
That's very true.
It is.
I was there. I was like, yeah, okay. And I think
Come
it's up to like
here, keep
200,000K. But
Is it
like
oop, new
after
leg,
that,
new
I
leg?
haven't had no video.
So y'all, that's your hint to go follow City.
I just
He
wanna-
actually- No, what sucks is like I feel like City definitely deserves more hype because he's very original with his
And creative,
content,
yeah, yeah,
creative.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And he's so freaking funny. Some of these are way too funny. I loved your depression one.
Like
that came
that
out
one,
recently.
I love that video, but it got like
The ones
200
that you
views.
think are gonna do good never,
Never
do.
do
good.
good. No, I
And then you
know.
post one and you like don't look at your
Don't
phone for
even
4
try.
hours
And it's like 100,000
blown
views.
up.
Like for what?
No, literally,
It's
there'll be
so
TikToks that I'll
stupid.
try so freaking hard. They'll get like 1K only, and then I'll do something that's dumb that I'm not even trying with Connor. It's like 70K likes. I'm like,
Like it's so
I wasn't even
weird.
trying. I'm over here just being done
But
with
that's
him.
what people like. They like you just
Like,
doing your thing.
True.
I just want to hit 1 million likes on TikToks and I'm gonna retire, you guys. I'm at like 930,000. So
So,
give
y'all,
me that
60
60K.
more K.
Yeah.
No, 70 more K.
60.
You said you had how many? 960,000.
No, but that would be 40K.
That's 40K, Brittany.
Like
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Brittany's a
too
little
drunk for
drunk.
this. I can't do math right now.
next podcast, math,
Let's
7th
go
grade
for
Do a
edition.
that.
math quiz. That'd be fun. Do like a spelling.
The
bee.
little like
Oh my gosh, can we do a spelling?
the
bee?
times multiple
Spelling bee.
tables.
Oh my gosh, let's do that. Can we do that right now?
No, we can't do it right now. We're
wanna-
gonna have to do it in a whole new
Can you just
episode.
give me a random word? I want to try spelling it.
Okay, we'll
you
give
spell
Brittany one word.
abbreviation?
Because I suck.
Spell
Okay.
Here is
abbreviation.
So
Brittany's.
wait, no. Let me explain. Let me defend myself before this whole thing goes on. My first language was Spanish growing up. Picked up on English growing
You've
up.
been spelling English words for your whole life.
but I suck at both languages to this day.
Okay.
So,
This is one word. We're
good
gonna
luck
do
to me.
another podcast where we do a whole spelling bee and like continue the podcast.
Y'all
But
better learn.
before we
I'm
go,
not
we're
that
gonna
smart.
give Brittany one word and see if she spells it right. And if you get it wrong, you have to take a shot.
Sounds good. I'm down for that.
Okay.
I love to.
I don't know if this word's hard enough.
What is it?
Just go with it. It's probably hard enough for me.
I don't think it's hard enough.
Hard enough for I. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to like
Bruh.
embarrass myself at this point.
Okay, I was gonna do 5th grade spelling, but I'm gonna do like 8th.
5th grades are probably hard enough
Did
for
you
me.
pass 8th grade?
Wait, actually, I was homeschooled 8th grade year. And I cheated my way through, so I'm probably not gonna know the 8th grade words.
Let's find out.
I'm kind of nervous now. I literally cheated my way through 8th grade. My mom.
Not
Your
you
mom's
supposed
gonna
to.
beat your
No, my mom
ass.
actually beat me up. Like she didn't lay hands on me, but she yelled at me really bad because I was failing 8th grade and
At homeschool.
at homeschooling because you
At
don't.
home.
No,
You're
these
not
are
motivated.
8th grade spelling.
What are
words,
they?
Bro.
Go on. What's
These
one
are
word?
so easy.
Really?
It's not easy for me. You think it's easy for you. You grew up in
She's
Indiana.
like Bella Thorne.
Nevada has the lowest teaching
Okay,
rate
yeah,
or
that's
whatever
why I don't
it
want to
is.
raise kids here.
Well, you are.
Yeah, I am.
For like 2 years. They're not going to even be in school yet. Or 3.
Okay.
whenever we have kids.
Here is your word.
Okay, let's go.
This is a word that is used in vocabularies across the United States every other day.
It's like across the United States besides Nevada.
Okay, your word to take a shot if you get it wrong.
You better get it.
If you get it right, you don't need to take a shot.
Okay,
I'll take a
go
shot
on
with
to
you.
it.
All right, your word is questionnaire.
She's misselling
Okay.
this shit.
Wait.
You mean use it in
You-
a sentence?
No, I know. It's QUestionAIRE.
Nope, there's 2 N's.
Oh,
Question and
shot.
then another N.
Miss-
Question and
So I
then
just missed
there.
the N. That's it.
2
You
N's.
missed a
Take
shot. Fine,
One
I'll take
shot
a
before we
shot
go.
with you.
BRB, let me grab my shot.
Let me
Take a
get the
shot for me.
Fireball.
I knew she was gonna get that wrong. I literally picked that word because of it.
That was a good, like, what are the other words?
Okay, this is the other one I wanted you to do. This is the one I said was too easy and it was 5th grade.
What was the 5th grade word? I have my shot, guys.
Okay, do you want to do double or nothing?
What the frick is double or nothing?
If you get this word right, you don't need to take a shot at all.
Okay, then if I get it wrong, I have to take 2 shots?
Yes.
Okay, let's try.
Okay, your word is hemisphere.
That's not that hard.
It's not that hard, but it sounds kind of hard.
Spell it out.
Hemisphere. So it's obviously with the H.
I should have done hemorrhoid. That's my name on my.
I know that one.
If you
No
don't
way you know
misspell,
hemorrhoid.
It's like hemorrhoids. HEMME.
No.
No.
do
O.
hemisphere,
R-
girl.
Shit, I don't even know.
Hemorrhoid is my-
Hemisphere.
Hemisphere.
Hemorrhoid's
No.
my online gaming name. It's so
Hemisphere. HEMISP. Wait, no.
Is
hold
it
on.
not?
No. HEMP. Wait, no.
HEMI.
funny. Okay, guys, I am now done with the podcast looking up the word hemisphere because they were yelling at me saying it was spelled wrong. And I think I was on a website that said, is the word hemisphere spelled wrong the way I was spelling it? And I think it's spelled wrong. I think it's spelled with an I, right? How do you spell hemisphere? Hemisphere. Yeah, I think I spelled it wrong. Okay, it is HEMIP, or fuck. HEMISPHERE. I spelled it wrong. I made these people feel stupid, and well, I still think you were wrong, but to be fair, you were still wrong. I think I'm not sure, but we were drunk. I was drunk, and I was on the wrong website, so they weren't wrong, but they were wrong at the same time.
No. HEMSPH.
Okay, you're so wrong.
Let's just keep the one
Take
shot.
2
Keep-
shots.
No,
No, no.
This is 2.
That's true.
No, you gotta take one more.
Wait, how is it
It's
spelled then?
HEMMOSPHERE.
Oh,
Hemisphere.
There's
Hemisphere.
no
It's
O.
not hemisphere. I thought it was
There's no
hemisphere.
Hemisphere.
O.
Like people say it wrong. Hemisphere.
There's no O in
Hemisphere.
hemisphere.
There's an O.
Did we really grow up in the worst
I
educational
can't wait for this
state?
spelling
Wow,
bee.
Las
'cause I'm a
Vegas?
good speller.
We need to go back to school. Clearly
We
in
need
a
to go to
different
Indiana,
state.
obviously.
I'm ready for the
Wait.
spelling bee.
You know how I thought it was spelled? I thought it was
There's a O?
HEMS.
You spelled it like 4
PH.
different ways. Yeah, there's an O. It's a
Dude,
hemisphere.
what? Hemisphere?
He
I
did
thought
not
Hemisphere.
say that. He said hemisphere.
You said
Not
hemisphere.
hemisphere.
Okay.
Hemisphere.
What if I would have said hemisphere?
We would have said O.
Yeah, we would put an O in there somewhere.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Wow.
Guys. Sorry, I know you guys want more because we're just amazing as a trio.
I'm interested to see what the comments are like if people
For
enjoy this.
real.
I don't know. This is our first one, so like we're only gonna get better. We don't know if this was even good. Like, should we?
For real, y'all not even finna post this. I don't want to hear it.
We're drunk. We don't know if this is good.
We're drunk.
But we enjoyed it. It was fun. Like, we'd be doing this. If there wasn't a mic here, we'd probably be doing the same shit. Like, doing spelling bees and shit.
I
We're
know.
probably going to get off and do a spelling bee.
I know, honestly.
Capitals.
Thank you guys
States.
for watching the first ever. What's the podcast name? I forget.
Overdoing it.
it.
And you say I'm drunk. This
Thank
dude.
you for watching the first Overdoing It podcast. It's been fun. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe and come back. Turn on our notifications and watch our next podcast. I don't know when that's going to be. Probably sometime this next week.
We'll try to do it weekly at least.
Twice a
for
week
sure.
at least. Twice a week.
Dang, Connor forgets like I just work a normal
Yeah,
job.
she has a full-time job. But anyways, thank you for watching. We appreciate you.
Hopefully, I'll be here next time. If not, they got rid of me. So follow me.
No, we're definitely going to have Sydney.
No, we'll have Sydney a lot more.
We're going to have Sydney as a guest. But yes, follow Sydney. He's awesome. Follow him on
His
TikTok.
social medias will be down below in the
Yes,
description.
they will.
So
Yes. So thank you guys.
we will see you guys in our next podcast. Bye.